We're here in Peru for the ayahuasca retreat, and I am joined by Kat
Rare.
and Kayer. And in all seriousness, we have just finished 8 days. Not just, it doesn't even feel like 8 days, does it? 8 days of healing, of renewal, of grounding. What other words would you give to what's been happening?
Fun.
Lots of fun, lots of lightness,
Releasing.
for sure.
And acceptance.
Acceptance.
Bonding,
Bonding.
Oh my God.
Bonding.
a lot of new friendships,
Bonding, yes.
like family
Bonding is
relationships,
definitely a good word.
Awakening.
for sure,
Yes, awakening.
for sure.
Getting clarity.
The reason that I even turned the video on is because Kayer was talking about the news story. One of the things that I encouraged everybody to do at the end of the retreat is to look at the stories you've been telling about your past, saying it like it's still your story today, and changing that. That is no longer your story once you go through all the words that we just said, that renewal and that awakening and that bonding and that healing. You need to start telling a new story. And one of the things that I have not had a chance to share with either one of you is that I received a download during the journey. And often we're in gratitude. We're being thankful to the place, to the medicine, to the shamans, to the facilitators, thankful to the spirit and the ancestors, forgetting that they're thankful to us. We're so busy saying thank you, thank you, thank you that we forget to stop and say you're welcome. Because we're not just randomly here. We're here for a reason, and they're grateful that you all accepted the assignments to go through whatever you went through, to be here, to do the healing, to do the awakening, to do any of those things. And that's really important. Otherwise, you kind of forget what an ethereal being you are. The frequency that you give out, the vibration that you give out. And then we were talking earlier, Kat, about what we're magnetizing to us. I mean, just think about it. At the end of an Althea retreat, anything can happen. And for ayahuasca, I am not one of those people that believes you have to be super serene and quiet and rigid. I believe, I think as part of that awakening, part of that enlightenment and that healing is that you're expanded. And that includes dancing and laughing and singing and doing all the things. And so this group decided we're going to get tattoos. We're going to get tattoos.
Should I can
Yeah,
try.
I want you to show your
Okay.
tattoo. Actually, put your whole foot on these people's table.
Let me see if I can find.
Put that foot on the table. We're going to clean it off.
Put the light on.
Put a light on it.
There we go.
All right, what's the symbology behind it?
Okay, so each line, there's 3 lines, represents the 3 ceremonies, and each night it means something. So the first night we ended at 1:11 a.m. The second journey we ended at 11:11 p.m. And the third night, I just felt so in tune with Aya that I said, well, that's my word for the third ceremony, the last ceremony. Then I had the ayahuasca leaf right below to tie it all together.
It's beautiful. Here's the power. Those times, literally, I would bring everyone back. I'd pick up the phone to say something about the ending, and the time would be there glowing in the dark. And I would turn it for everyone to see. The second night, we had a shorter journey. It's literally the way the medicine worked, but it was an intense.
I was going to say, could we not say short?
Yeah, because
Okay,
it did
that's
not
probably
seem
not the
short.
way it's
It
felt.
did not seem short.
Time is not real. I say that all the time, but until you go through some of these journeys, you don't fully comprehend what that means. Time is not real.
Yeah.
So even though that ceremony only lasted maybe 3 hours, it probably felt like several night times or several lifetimes. There was a lot of movement, and we'll leave what happened in the Maloka in the Maloka.
Yes.
But it was interesting even for me to pick up the phone and say, okay, we've come to the end of the journey and see the 11:11. And this time it was on the music tablet. And I turned it around to everyone to show them.
Barely looking at it, yes. Because we were all kind of just,
Everybody was like,
yeah, okay.
but here's what's so dope about that. You all were like, oh,
Yeah.
in it, and yet here we are laughing.
Oh, yeah.
Here, what was that, 3 days ago?
Yeah.
3-4 days ago?
Yeah, 4 days ago. Because Wednesday was the second.
I don't know. If you even started
times, the
saying
days
those
of the week
days,
are blurred
they're
together.
not real. I don't
Yes.
know what they are. But maybe 9 people all went and got tattoos together. We were in a restaurant. Somebody said they wanted the tattoos.
Jasmine and Molly started the.
Okay, Jasmine and Molly started the conversation. Went to look up a tattoo place. Number one, the tattoo place was 3 blocks away. We could walk to it.
Literally.
Number 2, high ratings.
Hundreds of ratings and great
5
reviews.
stars out of hundreds of ratings. Number 3, all of the tattoo artists had been through the ayahuasca journey, and 2 of them created tattoo artistry with ayahuasca as a premise, somehow intertwined into any design that they create. Therefore, they were in alignment with us in the tattoo shop. And for me, they were playing house music.
Yes, they were. She was vibing. She was vibing. Oh my goodness, she was vibing so hard.
I didn't
was
go to
living
the
for it.
tattoo place because I was tired. So I'm on
She was
WhatsApp.
there in spirit.
I was so there in spirit because I couldn't sleep and I was commentating all of the
We were taking pictures and videos, and we have a group chat for all of each of our retreats. And Kat was in there with add this, I love that, this is giving skin, all of the comments which kept us laughing where we were. So it's almost like we were still connected with the vine of ayahuasca, even though we were in different parts of the same city. And then afterwards, we went dancing. I don't know how many ayahuasca retreats are going to take you in a safe way to an environment where you have bottles of water, you're together, and you're just dancing to the music, whether it was Latin music, whether it was house music, EDM. I mean, they were playing everything. And we club hopped.
That's so
We
good.
did. We sure did.
And all the security guards knew us
Yeah.
because we've been in the streets all night long for hours.
It was like, yeah.
To me, this is what makes Althea retreats unique.
Yes.
I've been with other facilitators who have really frowned upon the fact that I wanted to take people to the disco to dance. It's because they don't understand our culture. And that's what makes this particular ayahuasca retreat unique. We have a very unique culture as African Americans.
Yes.
And it's involved in celebration and song and dance and movement. We have rough times, we have trauma, but our history is we still sing.
We still dance. Line dance.
We gonna
Electric
line dance. We gonna
Shake
do
our
that.
groove thing. I was supposed to be on this retreat last year. And I somehow. You're right.
Ooh,
Just go ahead.
but he
This
did
year.
start to come last
I
year.
did.
He started to come last
I
year.
did. But I'm so happy that things aligned for me to be on this specific retreat.
With all the people.
Yeah.
This was the perfect retreat.
It was. It was. It was.
It was so good. I'm so glad it's over. Ah!
So as people were leaving this morning, I was like, I'm about to cry in front of these people's hotel at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't have time for this. I still have other people that are leaving. I have to keep it together. And so I was waving to them like I was a grandma saying goodbye to her grandkids at the end of summer.
Yeah.
It just,
we
that's
were
how I
going.
felt. Yeah, you know how all the grandkids come to grandma's house? I just felt like I was,
I'm so glad that they were supposed to pick me up at 12:30. I'm so glad that you're back to 3. I'm so glad. 'cause I'm
just because I need time. I just need time. I don't know what I need time for, but this is part of it. Yeah.
I know.